you are a Nigerian blogger who is doing content in their favor, all of you should bounce. Yeah, reciprocate, I would say that because we reciprocated in 1970s what they did in the 60s.
So I don't know how you people keep forcing this whole thing. There were Nigerians living here, and what did this man do? He sent them away when they troubled him. He sent those ones away, and he left me to be here. In Ghana, you get what you deserve. See, in Ghana, Ghanaians will give you what you deserve, okay? Not what you want. They give you what you deserve. Hi, my people. My name is Lillian. I hope you stay by hitting on that subscribe button. Please do well to give this video a like. I'm always here to echo whatever message Nigerians want Ghanaians to hear. Okay, so please do not click out. Watch the video, okay? Yes, the same woman, but please watch the video. I beg you.
So it's looking like this issue cannot be resolved because every day I see different videos about this is what this Igbo king has done again. This is what he has done again. So it's like he keeps doing new things every day. If I want to go by what a lot of the Ghanaian YouTubers are releasing every day, it's looking like the man is still doing things every day. I don't know. But anyway, for whatever it's worth, Nigerians, they are planning a protest. So it might not be safe for you to remain there. That is just the reason for this video. You are not exempted. Whether you are a blogger you are a Nigerian blogger who is doing content in their favor, you included. They're saying all of you should bounce. You should leave their country. Set your ring light, or set your whatever. Sit down, do whatever content in their favor. You are a Nigerian, so come 19th of July, they want to reciprocate. Yeah, reciprocate, I would say that because we reciprocated in 1970s what they did in the 60s. So they somehow want to reciprocate what we did in the 70s, they want to do in 2025.
This is exactly the reason why I am doing this video. I just want you guys to see how daft this woman is. Gosh, Jesus. This woman, 1980. Now she they call 60s. 1983. Stroke 84. The whole thing started 1982, 3 and 4, and then the rest. Can you see a journalist? This is why I did the video. I just want to point it out here because I see some of her kind come on my comment section to say, she's better than you. That woman you're talking about is better than you. I'm like, Bibawo. I am not this stupid. Sorry if I'm offending you. I am not this senseless. I might not have the money, but I have that thing from God called common sense. But look at this. Beauty without sense. Anyway, see, the truth is Yoruba men will marry you if you are from a rich family. A lot of Yoruba men sit pretty on this table. Even if you don't have sense, you don't know anything, if your papa and mama gets money, some Yoruba men will marry you. If not, tell me what will you be doing with a woman like this? And it's the confidence for me when she's talking, all well put together. She do her makeup well, she dresses well, and she has that perfect body suit for a supermodel. And I am crying. Dear Ghanaians, you're about to send me away on the 19th. Why are you doing this to me? On the 19th, you're about to send me away. And right now, I am supposed to be panicking because there is a civil war going on in my own country. So for that, I am supposed to be panicking. You see, I say a lie will forever remain a lie. I'm not disputing the fact that there will be a protest on the 19th, but she trying to, make it look like you think Ghana is Nigeria, where violent is our language. Violent is our love language. Violent is our everyday language. As educated as you claim to be? Because for Channels Television to employ you, you've got to have some nice, impressive CV. Okay, fine, you got to know someone, right? You are supposed to know that a protest is like a petition. And it does not mean that that day they are going to say move and go. And even if they say so, me, I will be in Nigeria. I will still be talking about Ghana. All right, so let's continue.
Bawahala. But what this video is about is that Nigerians just leave if you're there, so that you will not be, especially the ones that obviously you don't have any, it's not about you really, so that you not be caught up in the crossfire or whatever it is they want to do. Just leave. It pays you to leave, because by the time you don't know the form this is going to take, you don't know the however they're going to do, whether they're going to knock on doors, whether they're going to be protesting on the street, Nigeria must go, Nigeria must go. But they have given you enough time, which is 19th of July 2025. They are saying Nigerians should leave their country. The Igbo man whose action, instigated this, I hope you've left. I hope you've left with your family, because maybe by the time you leave, everything will settle down. But if you still leave and things are still the way it is, then it's not about you. But in the meantime, just leave. Nigerians, leave. All is looking like, I'm not hearing anything from the Ghanaian government about this. I don't know whether they are doing anything to douse the tension. I've seen some, traditional rulers, some of the videos of them trying to say, this man cannot do this in Ghana, and which is a good thing. If they are setting their boundaries, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, which is good. So you, Mr. Igbo King, if you're still there, pack your bag and go. Leave. If you are the ant-infested wood there that is inviting all this tension, leave. Leave. But you see, we are all still trapped in this web of Nigeria must go, Ghana must go. The truth we are not telling ourselves is that there is a deep-seated anger, or, for lack of a better word, hatred that is brewing between these two countries. And that's the truth. Whether it's from the Ghana must go time, that means we're all still trapped in that web. And it will take a whole lot of, healing and whatever it is for all of us to get past that. But in the meantime, that era is gone. Ghana did, Nigeria did, that era is gone. We're in a new era. And it's like so much more than ever, both countries do things together. So I'm not in a position to tell you guys how you're going to run your country, but wisdom should prevail in handling things. It might, because our economy is bad and a whole lot of Nigerians are there, you might think that there is nothing Ghana gets from Nigeria. Why? Because Nigeria is so bad that they can't possibly be giving Ghana anything. No problem. It was only border that Nigeria closed for a period of time that affected Ghana and other West African sub-region. No country is an island. If there are Nigerians who are committing any crime there, fish them out. If you have been able to fish this Igbo man out, what has the other Nigerians got to do with anything? If you have fished him out, discipline him in the best way your country would. What has the rest got to do with anything? And you say again, you forget that Ghanaians live in Nigeria. Now we have a large population. So any country that comes to Nigeria, somehow, Nigerian population will more or less swallow them because of our large population. So for that, a lot of you just delude yourself to think that you don't have a large population here. There are people who know where a large concentration of Ghanaians are. And for that one action you want to take, remember the repercussion. I am just saying that there are ways things like this can be handled. There are more diplomatic ways that things can be handled.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is not all. Today, I'm going to finally react to the video she made about Nigerian YouTubers in Ghana. I didn't want to watch the video, even though her fans or whatever shared the link to the channel, to my channel, to some of my videos. What I did is once I click and it takes me there, I click out because I didn't want to see. At that time, I was not in a good place to watch videos like that because I told you guys in one of the videos I was dealing with other issues, you know. But now I decided to watch the video and then put it together with this one in case you want to hear what she has to say to Nigerian YouTubers in Ghana. You can keep watching, but if you're not interested, it's okay, you can click out. Yeah, in case you're interested to know what she has to say to Nigerian YouTubers in Ghana, let's go and see.
Nigerian content creators in Ghana are constantly seeking validation from people who do not have respect for them. And this respect they don't have for you is simply because you are in Nigeria. You clearly see this, but you look the other way. On a daily basis, you constantly do content that always go out to denigrate your country, Nigeria, and its people. And you do this content for people who waste no time to call you criminals and fraudsters, and oh, you came to spoil their land. We see it every day on social media. But why Nigerian YouTubers have chosen to further paint themselves black, all in the name of trying to paint Nigeria black, is what beats me. Self-hatred or what? No one says Nigeria is a perfect country, no. But you have sacrificed your loyalty to your country. Now, I'm not talking about loyalty to politicians, so I'm talking about loyalty to ordinary Nigerians like you and I. You constantly do content that tarnishes the image of good Nigerians. And most of these content are lies. Are we the first country to be going through challenges? Why are these YouTubers so badly behaved, especially the ones in Ghana? Why? And I will say this. This comes majorly from Igbo YouTubers in Ghana. They are the major culprits of this bad behavior. And you wonder why Ghanaians disrespect you and your tribe so much? This is it. For one Igbo or Nigerian that does something wrong, they lump you all together, call you guys all sort of names and disrespect you. You, the YouTubers who are supposed to be good ones, they disrespect you as well. And then tomorrow you do a content praising them. Who raised you people? Now, loyalty to your country may mean nothing to you YouTubers because you have sacrificed your people on the altar of social media monetization and unnecessary validation from the people of your host country. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. We see it every day. You spend your time doing ridiculous content that are fabricated, also that you will be praised by your Ghanaian watchers. Well, they show praise and cheer you on and watch you foolishly run down your country while you praise theirs. I mean, that's what they gloat over. They just want to see that or hear that they are better than Nigeria. And you know what? It even feels better when a Nigerian is running Nigeria and its people down in their favor. It's pure bliss for them. Somebody has to say this. You guys are not using your head. What you should understand that they will never see you more than what you are, a Nigerian. So the disrespect they give to a Nigerian applies to you. So keep encouraging and giving them content to further disrespect you. When push comes to shove, they will tell you, this is not your land. You are not welcomed. So go back to your land, just as they are doing now. So really, I join them to say, come back to Nigeria. It's the Igbo king that did whatever he did. But what is on the lips of every Ghanaian is, Igbo must go And that includes you, the Igbo YouTubers. You are Igbo, so you must go. All the ridiculous videos and headlines you do to suit them. When the time came, they called Igbos. Leave. They didn't exempt you. You do headlines like, Nigerian cry wolves as lady praise Ghana. This is not Japan, this is Ghana. Nigerians cannot relate. Ghana man rubbishes Nigeria. Ghana hostel better than Nigeria hostel. Nigerians marvel at Ghana airport. Rubbishes Nigeria airport. How Nigeria became the most globally rejected people and Ghana accepted. Nigeria surprised at story building in Ghana better than the story building in Nigeria. Ghana money rubbishes Nigeria money. Nigerians marvel at seeing a TV in Ghana police station. That is all they write. That is all they post. Very unintelligent content. All these rubbish headlines you do to demarket Nigeria, because this is what they want you to do.
Okay, please shut up your mouth. Your mouth is stinking. You're smelling, okay, to be honest. This woman is the most senseless somebody, not the most though. She's one of the most senseless YouTubers I've met here on YouTube from Nigeria. The other one, I don't know who knows the other one. That one I have silenced her. By now she would have been out here. Okay, go ask about me, okay? All those category you name, they do this one, they do that one. I do not fall under that category. You get it? Because it will be an insult to my creativity. I am not in any ways putting my country down. Now, before I even go further, let me make it known that I am not Igbo and I have never at any point claimed to be Igbo. All right, I be proud Ogoja girl and a proud Nigerian, and I am a big critic of the government of my country, because why not? All this one you are saying, do that we are the one giving Ghanaians a reason to hate. I don't know how you people want to force a narrative down the throat of some people like me. Ghanaians are one of the most sweetest human beings I have met in my life. And sometimes when I come online and I see people saying, oh, Ghanaians sells different prices for me because I'm a Nigerian, they do this to me, they do that to me, they rent the houses for me at a higher rate because I'm a Nigerian, it baffles me. Right now, I'm not done paying my rent because I'm supposed to have paid this rent long ago. So because of the passing of my father and the appreciation of cities, so everything affected my finance, and I did not wait for my landlord to call me and say, oh, what about my money? I instead called him and I told him what has been going on with me, and he was like, oh, he's very sorry for everything. But I told him, regardless, I'm going to make payment of some part of it. The day before the date I have given him, I called him and requested he send me his bank details or mobile money account, or if he's coming over to take it. And he now told me, madam, are you sure if you pay the rents, it's not going to affect you and the kids? And I was like, it will, but I will manage. He said, okay, in that case, do not worry. Take your time, okay? Take care of yourself and your kids. When you are able to, you can pay. I said, no, sir, I cannot, because it's better for me to be debt-free than for me to be comfortable and be in debt. So I told him I was going to make the sacrifice, and he accepted. And I've told him when I'll pay the next one, and he's okay with it. So I don't know how you people keep forcing this whole thing. There were Nigerians living here, and what did this man do? He sent them away when they troubled him. He sent those ones away. And he left me to be here. In Ghana, you get what you deserve. See, in Ghana, Ghanaians will give you what you deserve, okay? Not what you want. They give you what you deserve. I go to the market, even if I don't have money sometimes. If I go to the market, because I buy my things from the same place, the same people. I have customers for everything. So when I tell my customer, okay, she will insist I take it. When I tell her I don't have enough money to take that, she will tell me, no, take it. I know you bring it. Come on, guys. How How do you want to try? Why are you trying so hard? I don't know. Ghanaians are the sweetest people I, Lillian, have met. Apart from the people of my place, because come on, Ogoja people too nice. I cannot lie. So you now coming to force the hate narrative down our throat, let's say down my throat, it's not gonna work. Okay, because I live here, I know what I'm experiencing. If it is not okay for me, I would have been gone by now. You know why? I lack patience in my life, and I believe you all knows that. I do not have patience, and this is why I do not have toxic relationships. If you are in my life, it's 100% or nothing, and that is why I'm always alone. On the internet, I'm alone, but out here, if you don't want to see, you don't want to know how many friends I have. So stop trying to try. Some of us are not babies. We know what we are doing. Okay, we will criticize the government of Nigeria. What were you expecting when journalists like you sell us a different narrative about Ghana? So upon getting here, when we see something nice, we will talk about it. The only thing I know I will never do is to go on and hate people unnecessarily. I will never do it. But the truth we shall speak. And while on that truth, if it sounds like, or if your attitude come across to people as bad, it is not my fault. So that is it. Okay, stop trying to try. Okay, I love my country, Nigeria, and I will never put Nigeria down, but I will continue to show off what Ghana has. Maybe the government of Nigeria will notice and maybe feel like, oh, we should try to do this. I mean, we can do better. Okay, so stop trying to try. Okay, I know be your mate. Basically, I'm above you. You might have the money, you might have the whatever, the inheritance. I have nothing of such. But you see you like this with no sense, you are a waste of time. I just don't know why I feel like today I should entertain you a little. I should allow you here to come and blab without making any sensible points. If you have anything personal in your heart against Ghanaians, deal with it. Okay, but don't come in the name of Nigeria. All right? Yes, Nigeria must go. We are going to go. Nigeria is not hellfire. I am not like some of you that don't like to stay in your regions. I love me, my hometown, my village. And if Ghana must go happens, I have a place to return to. Okay, so stop this narrative of forcing it. It's not gonna work, okay? I hope you have sense and stop talking about Ghana. I don't want to make it hard for you, but don't make me angry, because if I get vexed for you, when next you see Ghana flag or the name Ghana, you will not even near it again. Ask one of you. They call her Queen something. That's all I will say. Queen something. I've been on this for a long time, and you are too small for me to handle. You understand? So just get out. Go and feed your 2-year-old baby and your husband. Journalists when no get sense. Olori bruko zuo. Onyo shi when no get sense. Ndiara. Okay, just get out. Okay, go and sit down. You are not important. You don't have sense. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.